Well, hello, good afternoon, happy Sunday. How are we all? I hope you're well. I'm spiffing, I think, at the moment. Been writing all weekend, so in a good mood, and went to the pub last night, so that probably helped. No, fantastic stuff. So, what have we got today then? Well, today's writing tip is about chapter titles. Do you just number them, or do you use words and do nice little titles? Okay, so my personal opinion on this is I would look at the genre, look at other bookshops. I don't really think it matters that much. I don't think it's going to be an absolute deal breaker either way. Um, I've spoke to some people and they've said they don't even notice if the chapter titles are worded. Having said that, I sometimes do like when I buy a book to look through and see what the chapters are called. I try not to guess too hard what's going to happen, and obviously you have to be careful of that. So let's then pull that back to my work. So in my in my first Victorian novel, First Man to Mars, I actually did use words. And so I gave each chapter a worded title. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore with Victorian. I think I'm just going to number them, but I'm going to use Roman numerals. Okay, so I've done that with one of my other Victorian novels, which I don't think is out yet. Whoops. And I quite liked it. And Tiger, 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 that's in Roman numerals, but it's only 3 volumes of trying to be quite fancy. And I am thinking about actually putting that into chapters because that's one of the big complaints I've had about it is that it's basically a 10,000 word chapter, a 20,000 word chapter, and a 30,000 word chapter. Well, I think I was just trying to be artistic, maybe up my own backside. But so yes, so we're at the time limit. So that'd be my advice. Have a look in your genre. Do they do it? Don't they do it? It doesn't really matter if you're writing thriller or romance or whatever. Commercial fiction, you're really looking to churn them out. I probably would just stick to numbers. Um, but yeah, it's up to you. But like I say, the Jelly Set Kid, I do really enjoy coming up with the titles. It's good fun. I love doing that. So we are over time, and I won't lie to you, this was originally going to be the video to put out on social media, but as we're over time, I might just keep going and do put it onto YouTube. Yay! There we go. So yeah, in all honesty, I think that would be the way I would go. If it's a fun book, if it's fun and kind of and you really enjoy doing the chapter titles, then go for it. But it's not a prerequisite, and neither is numbering. I would probably lean, like I say, if you're really in doubt, I'd lean personally, I would lean towards numbers. So my thriller, I'm working on Long Time Dead and really enjoying it. Having a great time writing this, and I'm gonna number them. I'm not even thinking about chapter titles. But as I said before, I'm working on the Jelly Set Kids as well. I've written 3, and 4 and 5 are coming, and I'm gonna continue to name the chapters. I really do enjoy coming up with them. It's good fun. I mean, I have to say, standing back from it, you could then argue time consumption because it is longer to come up with a word. Obviously, to keep coming up with the titles for each chapter, and obviously with the series, I have to then go back and make sure that I haven't, used the same chapter title. I mean, I suppose I could. You probably wouldn't know. Saying you use that chapter title for chapter 12 5 books ago. Okay, you're probably not going to notice, but I would know. And obviously, I want to keep it fresh and original. So there is that side to it. Whereas the numbers, it's obviously a lot easier to catalogue, and just 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go through like that. You can't really get away with ignoring the content, especially on Kindle, because don't forget people might want to jump to chapters or etc. etc. And chapter breaks can be very useful for people when they're reading. So it's like you got to get to bed. I think I've said this before, or something like that. You're in a hurry, but there's a chapter ending. Not brilliant. Okay, finish that chapter up. Can put the book down. and pick it up tomorrow or whenever. Whereas in my other book, in Tiger, 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 where I tried to be a bit more fancy and just did the 3 big volumes, you haven't got a chance to put that down. You just got to put the bookmark in, and it just doesn't give it as satisfactory. Oh, there we go. Break for that person. Because you finish a chapter and you're going on to the next one. It's a natural break. Brilliant. I can put the book down, and most people have commented on it that have read it. So it's told me something. I haven't got around to changing it yet, but I think I'm going to. But when I do, it'll be Roman numerals. So all my Victorian stuff going forward will be Roman numerals. I may even put the First Man to Mars back out with Roman numerals only, just to keep it consistent with the other Professor James novels that I release. So there we go, folks. There's 6 minutes now. I've tried not to repeat myself a little too much. I think did a little bit in the middle, but so thank you for watching my first YouTube extra length edition of Writing Tips, and I hope to see you all very soon. Hope you have a wonderful week, and the sun shines on you. Can't believe it's going to be hot. Never mind. Anyway, cheers. Bye bye.